The Block Guard were a group of ragtag vigilantes who were originally from the Unity planet of Habu, which is a planet-wide megacity. After several years of defending their block from other criminal elements and just generally, trying to make sure that the life in their fairly slum area was better than it could be, the Unity development came in and they declared the entire area condemned, shipping off every single member of the planet in an attempt to gentrify the area, make it a nicer place to live. The Block Guard themselves managed to get as many people as they could from the old block onto a freighter, where they ended up on the fringe planet of AV4703, known to the locals as Hope's Fall. It is a small farming settlement, and they have decided they are going to try and set up in a new location, although they are currently under the minor issue of the fact that they are trying to teach farming to someone or to a group who have barely ever seen plants before. The group is led by this dude here, Zach Warren. He is a member of the lower megacity. He is a former scavenger, and his motivation, and this does come up in game, is freedom. He's an alright fighter. He's generally, his big thing is his luck, which he tries to get away with more than is probably smart. Although if you want smart, you want this lady, Ariana Garrett. She is also from the lower city. She actually had a job. She was a technician, and she's the smartest member of the group. She's got a +2 in savvy right off the gate, which is real good. They are backed up by the most competent fighter, who is this dude, Hakeem Rengar, who is who comes from a dystopian city. He was part of a nomad gang, and he is the team sniper. He has the longest range weapon with an infantry laser. He's minor baggage is he's given the team their first rival, who are they are the Shadow Rats, a rival nomad clan who wiped out the rest of his team and they're coming to try and finish him off now. Next up on the bringing friends to the table, Caleb here is the member of a religious order known as the Angelic Choir, who are essentially Scientology in space. But he's got a wealthy patron who has come with them. He was a member of the block, and his name is just known as Michael. Everyone in the cult is mononymous. He can get jobs from him. Might be able to get some decent cash out of him. And on the other end of the getting friends, down here we have Scratch, who is part of the horrifically named Orphan Utility Program, where they were hired to do scavenging detail, which is almost certainly where they met Zach, and they have been hired on to they are good with people, and they've got in good with the Citizens Defense Bureau, which is a wing of the local government on Hope's Fall. And hopefully he will do something. Yeah, they'll do something with the with what they've got. Last but not least, we have this dude, who is Rel Steng, who is the only person not from Habu. He grew up in some form of alien civilization, and he's brought a whole bunch of tech to the field. It's where the team got they've got beam pistols, infantry lasers, and a nanodock to start, which is pretty high-end tech in this universe. Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's basically all he brings. I like to think that he thinks he's the smartest member of the crew, but he absolutely isn't. Ariana Garrett is. And she is the long-suffering person who has to suffer this dude mansplaining and this dude trying to get everyone killed. But she basically, I don't know why she puts up with it. Honestly, it's more of a narrative thing that this tends to happen in these kind of shows. Now, I mean, if nothing else, Zach Warren is he's tends to be better, more gregarious is a good word for using in front of your parents. And he's got a good heart. He wants to do the best, so he tends to just attract people who want to help him out. The ship they are on is known as the First Line. It is an old, worn-out freighter, and yeah, they are currently deep in debt, and hopefully they're going to be doing some jobs here on Hopes for to pay off that debt. I did mention, as I mentioned before, all crews have an objective, and I'm going for the most basic one for these dudes. All they have to do is survive 20 campaign turns. So it's going to be 20 fights. They don't need to win them. They just need to survive. Because I'm gonna do these like as part of like a narrative of the general area. So Hopesfall is going to show up again. Yeah. I'm going to do them like in chronological order. So the events that happen in this will hopefully come back to events will happen in later campaigns with crews once I'm more sure what's going on. But for now, yeah, this is the Block Guard, and I really do hope they survive 20 games. We'll see the first game tomorrow, hopefully. But for now, thank you so much for watching.